Yo, Simply Better crew, welcome back to the channel, man. Today, I'm going to be talking about my experience at the Wwe 2K20 capture event in Las Vegas. But before we hop into this, I want to say shout out to 2K for flying me out. It is greatly appreciated, man. Hashtag gratitude era. But anyway, I'm about to hop into this right now, man. I want to let you guys know my thoughts on the game. And I want to let you guys know exactly how I feel about the game. So with that being said, I'm going to keep it 100%. I'm going to keep it brutally honest. And I'm not going to diss the game. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to completely shit on the game, but I'm going to keep it real because I'm not fake. You know what I'm saying? So I'm going to go ahead and hop right into the gameplay part of it. The gameplay feels like 2K19. The mechanics are not good at all. Like the hit detection, and mainly the hit detection. I would say mainly the hit detection is the worst part about the gameplay. I went through matches, I was playing matches, man, especially multi-man matches where you try to target somebody else. It's all over the place. And don't get me started about the weapons. I'll be trying to beat somebody's ass with the kendo stick, and I'll be hitting Casper, I'll be hitting the ground. So I just to me, I just hope it gets fixed. And I, it was brought up many times, and I'm gonna let you guys know this before I go any further. When I had issues, when I had problems with the game, I told the devs over and over and over again about these issues. I didn't just sit there silent. I didn't just sit there to get my content and get out. Nah, I want this to be the best possible game. So every time I ran into issues, I told them about it. But anyway, back to the gameplay. The gameplay feels like 2K19. It's just like I said, the hit detection is the worst part about the gameplay, and that's a huge part of the gameplay. So hopefully they can patch and fix the gameplay, because if they do that, then I'll be fine with the gameplay. I will. Now I'm gonna talk about the new controls, or the control change with everything. Y as a reversal, or triangle as a reversal, it's not that bad. It's so much easier to reversal. The timing is better. At first, when I heard that news, I was like, why in the hell are they changing the control scheme? Like, there was really no need for it. But the reversing is better. And the finishers, are kind of like old school a little bit, like Day of Reckoning type stuff with X and A or square and X. So it's not that bad, but I was having issues with running finishers and signatures when I would attempt to do running finishers and signatures with X and A on Xbox, because we did this all on Xbox. So I was having trouble with that because I'd run at somebody to hit them with the signature, a running signature, especially in the My Career part. I don't know if most of y'all seen that on my channel, because I had the rocket kick on. I'd run, go for the rocket kick, and I'd either hit him with the regular strike or a running strike, or I'd hit him with the running grapple. So I was like, damn, that's a problem. Like, that's a pretty big problem. To get out of the ring, it's RB. That's not that big of a deal. I like that it's separated, that RB is how you get in and out of the ring, and LB is how you get weapons under the ring. Because there were many times in 2K19 where I'd go to grab a weapon under the ring or something, and I'd get up on the damn apron. So that's not bad at all. The control scheme is really not that bad. I'm gonna keep it honest about that. As far as that goes with just that core gameplay and the controller mechanic, it's pretty You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not that great right now. It's really not that great. And like I was telling the devs that, and shout out to them for giving me the opportunity, man. Like I said, I'm very grateful. I'm very grateful for it. But I'm gonna keep it real about it. And for example, highlight reel. Highlight reel was only recording anywhere from 5 to 7 seconds. That was the very first thing that I checked when I got on to WWE 2K20 was highlight reel, because I wanted to see if the alpha mask thing was fine, and if you clicked alpha mask and you turn the ref off and you hit B, he wouldn't be there. But when I did that, his ass was there. So I was like, oh, okay. Early on in 2K19, you could do that. But anyway, we're gonna get back to the 5 to 7 seconds part of highlight reel. That was a big no-no to me. You guys know me. For those of you that watch my content, that watch my career universe type stuff, you know that I use highlight reel. You know this. So highlight reel is a big part of my content when I'm outside of the main my career mode. So I was drilling, especially like Jinx. I was letting Jinx know every time. I was like, hey man, I was like highlight reel. I was like, we got to fix that. I said that to him anywhere from 5 to 8 times, somewhere around there. I was drilling him, especially before we left. Before we all grouped up and left, I let him know again. I said, hey, highlight reel. I was like, we're going to need that fixed. Like, I was on his ass about that. I was on the dev's ass, period, about things that I didn't like, because, they say we played that near final build And it's like, damn, dude, we're so close to the game coming out, and I know they could patch stuff, but we're gonna have to wait and see about that. But yeah, anyway, I was on their ass about it. I didn't go there just to get content, just so I could upload stuff to get views and call it a day. Nah, I'm very passionate about WWE games, unlike most people. So I'm just gonna go ahead and say it like that. You know what I'm saying? So I kept it real. I kept it blunt about that. I didn't play Showcase mode. So I don't have anything to say about Showcase, but I will say this about Showcase mode. Showcase mode has got to go. There's a lot of resources that are wasted in Showcase mode for just a one playthrough, and I know Showcase mode is such a big mode, especially to casuals, but dude, come on, man. If there was the time that it takes to mocap all of this stuff for Showcase mode, if they put that into something else, man, I just feel like the priorities are kind of just janky. They're a little messed up. It's like, you know, Showcase mode, in my opinion, and it's not just me, a lot of the other creators that I was chopping it up with throughout the time I was in Vegas, that, you know, same thing. Not a fan of Showcase. Not a fan of Showcase. Not a fan of Showcase. There were a lot of people saying that, you know, and I've never really been a big fan of Showcase anyway. My career. Now, I played my career a little bit. I played about 2 hours of it, and unfortunately, I didn't have headphones in, so I couldn't hear anything. I couldn't hear what was going on in the game. And to be honest, I wasn't really paying too much attention to my career because I didn't have headphones and because I didn't really want to, you know what I'm saying? Like really spoil what I'm going to do with like AM and then whoever I make is the chick, you know, because I'm big in a career. Okay. I'm big in a career, but I wasn't really paying attention. And then when I edited the first 2 hours, I wasn't really like listening to anything. I was just, you know, trim, you know, boom, 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 you know, just quickly getting through it. And so I could get it uploaded for y'all. Cause I know people want to see what my career is going to be about. So that's why I did that. I did 2 hours just like that, because if I knew if I did an hour, you know, everybody else does an hour. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Brandon, Chris, and Pulse. And like, I know people are going to do an hour. So I'm like, I got to do another hour so I can, you know, show these people what's up, you know, like there's that. So yeah, I don't really have too much to say about career mode, except this. Actually, I have this to say about career mode, and I audibly said this, and behind me there was Dalton and Pulse, and I'm like, the continuity of cutscenes, I don't think they're great at all. So for example, if you watched the first hour of career on anybody's channel and you see the Money in the Bank match, there's no ladders in the ring at all. They're like, oh, do this to Ronda or whatever. One of the objectives, right? So I do that, and all of a sudden, these ladders just appear in the damn ring, and they're standing up, and I'm like, what is that? I'm like, what is that? Like, it to me, like, the fluidity, it was not good with that. But that's just me personally, okay? What I say is my own opinion. It's nobody else's. It really isn't. So I'm just gonna go ahead and throw that out there right now. What I say does not reflect on anybody else except my ass, you know? But yeah, that's what I didn't like about career mode. I feel like career mode, the career mode trailer was fire, but after like really messing around with career mode and like, you know, especially because I had to pay attention playing the matches. Like I was chopping it up with everybody for the most part, but like playing the matches, man, it's like, I just hope that the career mode isn't, oh yeah, we're just going to keep on, because you started the Hall of Fame. So I hope career mode isn't like, oh yeah, another flashback. Ooh, like I did this thing with Bret Hart where it was like, oh, imagine if you face Bret Hart and then you end up facing Bret Hart like at Raw's War or something. And I'm like, I hope it's not like that, you know, but we got to wait and see. I didn't get that far at all. It was cool seeing Jerry the King Lawler and the damn mascot Ribby. That wasn't too bad. Career mode, you know, we're going to have to wait and see. I'm not going to touch on that like that. But anyway, yeah, we're going to talk about the creation parts and everything. There wasn't really anything added with anything created, really. Create an arena, the same. Hair parts, I think there's only like 2 or 3 new hairs, maybe. That's about it. They took out Create a Championship, but apparently it's getting patched in. We're going to have to wait and see about that. They said it's getting patched in. We'll see. I don't know, but that was crazy that got taken out. So yeah, when it comes to that, you know, like for the majority, you know, the created aspect of the game, when it comes to like create an arena, you know, or, you know, create a superstar, it's kind of, it's kind of a letdown, but I get it. I get it because For those of you that don't know, 2K had to like, rebuild something, because of Ukes left or whatever, the whole Ukes thing that happened. So, but still, I don't know, man. Like it rubbed a lot of people the wrong way, and it is what it is, I guess. There's nothing that we could really do about that. So I didn't play any of the 2K originals. I didn't play the Roman Reigns Tower. Fortunately for me, when I got at my station at the capture event, I can't even talk. I'm sorry. When I got to the station at the capture event, the Fiend was already unlocked for your boy. So I didn't have to play through the tower to unlock the Fiend like everybody else did. So I was pretty lucky with that. So I got some Fiend stuff, as you guys see on the channel. But yeah, I didn't play any of that because I already knew people were going to show y'all that. I didn't really want to waste time doing that, And so like, because we were kind of pressed for time at this event, and there was a shift change, and like the organization of it all was kind of like messed up. But yeah, like there was a point where for like 3 hours, like I was off the station. I couldn't record anything. So like, but hey, you got to roll with the punches like that. Now here's what I want to talk about. I talked about the game and what I thought about it. I think the game, hopefully a patch, it corrects the game, because at the moment, the game is not good at all. It's not good. The game is not good. I'm going to keep it real with you guys. I'm never going to lie to y'all. All right. I'm going to keep it a buck every single time. The game is not good. It's really not. Like just the mechanics of everything, just the way it feels. There were so many issues with this game, and it just wasn't good at all. So hopefully a patch can correct some things, but I'm gonna keep it honest. I'm gonna keep it honest with y'all, like I have been. This game may not be that great this year. So even if they do patch some stuff, what are they going to do? How severe is everything going to be? Because I feel like they really got to work hard with patching shit in if they want this game to stand through the year. Because at the point that it's looking, man, I don't know, man. Their base may fall off, but like I said, I just hope that they can patch some stuff and correct some things. Because the main thing, if they can just correct the gameplay, and like I'll be good when it comes to making content, and just to let you guys know, I can't wait to hit y'all with like double or triple uploads a day. And I'm still gonna keep the same energy about the game that I have at the moment, but in a month's time, I'm still going to be making content on this game. In 2 months' time, I'm still going to be making content on this game. You know what I'm saying? And that's somebody who is going to keep it real about the game, but also loves to make content. I'm not going to be on my knees sucking off 2K and be like, yeah, this game is great. Thank you so much. And then a month later, after the game comes out, I'm going to go chill somewhere. And I'm not even going to worry about the game. I'm going to stop caring about the game. Nah. I'm going to keep it real. I'm going to keep it a buck every time, man. But that's just me. So now that I'm done talking about the game and my experience at the capture event, it was really cool. The capture event was cool. Like just, chopping it up with all of the other creators. And I'm going to talk about all the other creators here in a minute. Just chopping it up with all of them. I walked up to Adam Cole and was just talking to him about wrestling games and stuff. So that was pretty cool. Yeah, man, seeing like all the wrestlers and stuff, it was cool, but I'm not on some Mark shit. So like, I didn't go up to everybody and was like, oh, hey, I'm a big fan, So like, I just feel weird about that all the time, but with that being said, all of the creators were awesome that we were rocking with the entire time. We had like a group of like anywhere from like 8 to 11 people just walking through Vegas, man, and it was cool. So I just want to give a little rundown real quick, because it's all going to be the same no matter what, because it was such a fun time hanging with everybody, and for the most part, everybody just brought a really fun time, and there were nothing but constant laughs. And that was the biggest highlight for me in Vegas, was meeting everybody else and just hanging out with everybody. That was absolutely amazing to me, and the memories made in Vegas I'll never ever forget, man. So I just want to say, shout out to Johnny from NL. He's awesome. That dude is such a sweetheart, and he's funny as hell. He's gonna kill me for saying that. Chris is the man. Chris is the man, dude. Chris was so chill, down to earth, man. And we vibed pretty well. I feel like throughout the entire trip, I vibed with everybody. And just hit it off with everybody. I let my personality show. Usually when I first meet people, I'm reserved, got my guard up, because I'm like, but I felt like we're all in the same thing. So like, I got to show these people who I am, because like, I don't think people, most of them didn't really know me like that they knew of me. They didn't really know me. So I knew that I had to, like, you know, show them that I'm cool, you know, because, you know, hey, I'm laid back. I'm chilling, I'm easy going. But anyway, man, Chris was awesome. Pulse is a real ass dude. He's funny as hell too, man. And it was really fun hanging out with him. Luge was really sweet too. Macho was funny. Macho was so funny. I wonder if his ass is still hungry. But I mean, hey. Murphs, man. Murphs on YouTube, who does universe mode content. He's from Australia. He got flown out too. That dude is awesome, man. I absolutely loved hanging out with Murphs. His little Australian ass. No offense, Murphs. It was fun, man. Eventually you'll sell something, but it was fun. I want to make sure I'm not forgetting anybody. I don't want to be that guy that forgets somebody. I ran into Stacks Montana. You know, we chopped it up. He was actually on our flight from Dallas to Vegas on the way to Vegas, so that was pretty cool. Stacks was really chill, man. We chopped it up a lot at the capture event. Sub the Gamer was there too, and when I seen Sub the Gamer, I was like, dang, he's at a WWE event, like what? But Sub the Gamer was so cool, man. Super humble guy. Like he was really dope too, man. So there was this other dude we were hanging with, man. His name is Tangent, Team Tangent on Twitter. His name's John. Dude was awesome. Tangent was the man too, man. Like it was awesome, man. He was really cool. We talked about a lot of business stuff, and hopefully we get the ball rolling with that. So that would be sweet, man. He was really cool too. Tubby and Grim were alright, but like everything else was cool, man. The devs were really cool too for 2K. They were really cool. They might, you know, lead you along or like, you know, tell you one thing and then some other shit's happening. But they're cool people, man. They are cool people. Shout out to Brian who runs the WWE Games Twitter, man. He is really cool. Or social media. He runs the WWE Games social media. Brian is the man too. He was really cool. And yeah, man, it was fun chopping it up with everybody and meeting everybody. That was a highlight. Now, before I go, and hopefully if I missed anybody, I'm really sorry that I missed you. I got a lot that's in my mind right now. So before I get out of here, I want to leave you guys with this. I brought up a lot of questions at the capture event. I was talking to one of the devs and I was like, why is special referee not in this game? You want to know the response that I got for why special referee is not in the game? Because the CPU never does anything. That was the response that I was given with asking them why special referee is not in the game. It's because when you play special referee and the CPU is the ref, they never do anything. They don't screw you. They don't do this or that. And I was like, damn. I was like, nobody wants special referee just to have a CPU referee. People want to play special referee to be the damn special ref so they can screw somebody over. That's special referee. So I was thrown off and I was like, what the hell? I was scratching my damn head thinking about that. I'm like, damn. That was wild. I'm like, come on. Like, that's the reason special referee hasn't came back yet. But anyway, man, they said, you know, GM mode. Oh, they hear us. Also, I was talking to one of the devs about universe mode, and he was the response I got to the universe mode question that I asked, like, why does universe mode not get that much love? Why does it get minimal updates and it's just boom, here you go? The response that I got was nobody, you know, gives an uproar over universe mode. That's basically what I was told. I was told that nobody wants a better universe mode. Basically, that wasn't what was said, but that's what I got from that, is that nobody wants to speak up on universe so it can be a better mode and so it can get more love and attention. That's what I was told. So I was like, are you sure about that? Like, okay, all right, whatever. But yeah, that was interesting right there. So I figured I'd hit y'all with that before I get up out of here. I can't even talk before I get up out of here. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this. This is my thoughts on the game. Hopefully we get some patches and stuff, because the game right now is not that great. It's really not. It's yeah. 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 But anyway, y'all take it easy. If y'all like this, leave a like, subscribe if you're new and join the Simply Better crew, and I'll see y'all later. Y'all take it easy, and I'm out. #gratitude era.